password. Does anybody know this one? Try.
Yeah. Toast it. Okay. Okay. Dead Rose, bitch. Let's go. You speak, but I don't say your name. Dead Rose, girl, you way too lame. Classy wear, bitch, you don't shine. Smiling in my face while you talk behind. That's foul. VQ chat, that was never plan B. I was still sliding through while you was trying to ban me. Big fish, boy, you a guppy in disguise. You flip on your crew, Marcus, watch out, she lies. Hey, jealous hearted, greedy weak. Whole time hating, trying to play me. You lucky Jersey, ain't your block, cause I move like a storm and you move like a cop, bitch. What, you always crying, you gon' do me wrong, but you the one who was dirty all along. Told lies on panels, ran your mouth, twisting up shit I ain't never said out loud. That's real fucking well, I rock for you, you was moving foul, plotting in the dark with a fake ass smile. You was shook, not loyal, not even real, and I stood tall, 10 toes, I'm the real deal. You ain't run nothing, just guessing gossip. Talking numbers, but can't even stay on topic. The big boss talk, girl, stay in your lane. You a whole dead flower in your life's a shame. I was in VQ chat while I still rock with you. So miss me with your plan B, fake ass view. Acting like I bugged you, nah, that's cap. You was hitting up my phone trying to get the recap. Desperate, you love to see the links to YouTube play. Now you thinking like you ain't called almost every day. You hate me so much, but my song's still playing. If I ain't fuck with you, I'd leave that shit hanging. Fucking bow, do I miss you? Bitch, miss me. You the one pressing play on the track from me. How the hell that song don't remind you of P? Sound like you missed the sis you claim you don't need. Yeah. Keep my name out your mouth and my songs off your list. Dead Rose, dead weight. Now get gone. Bitch, I don't do fake if this don't make you chill. Wait. Do you see what else I got? Fuck outta here.
Need a UGC video for your
Hey y'all, good evening, happy Saturday night. What up, Nate? Nate, you done showed out today. You done showed your ass today. Hey, Angie, Shelly, what up, Butterfly? We got Zane in the building. Belinda, Vicky, Jenny in the building. Okay. Hey, Karen. Who else we got up in here? Hey, Ursula. We got Bless from Texas. Hey. Christina, Angel, hey y'all. What up, Anna? Pink Angels in the building. Okay. We are in the building. They are in the bushes, but it's okay. We got 53 people. Please make sure you guys hit the like on your way in. Hey, Serena. What's up? What's up? Toya. Hey, girl. How are you? Stay woke. Hey, sis. Marie up in the building. Hey, Brooke. Yes, let's go. Man, Nate is in here showing his ass. He been showing his ass all day. What up, VP? We got FMG, Yolanda. Hey, Ridgeway. Hey, Braves. Okay. TT in the building. What's up? Hey, Passion Princess. Mom of 3. Okay, we ready to go. Damn, we got 63 people in the building. Make sure y'all hit the like. Hey, Tostitos, if I missed anyone, welcome to the live. Pink Angels, chapter 14, the Sugar Daddy Road Trip. Hey, Kevinita. Let me go ahead and get the notes, baby. Let me get the notes. Because if it's in the notes, she said it and it happened, okay? And that's where we going. Hey, Ghost of Pumpkinhead. Who the hell is that? Welcome to the live, though. Ghost of Pumpkinhead. Shit, okay. That's some Halloween shit, okay. Okay. I shared it. It's already on my page. You need to go look, Mr. Nate. I already shared it. Don't play with me. I already shared it. Go look at my post. I shared it a whole hour ago. Don't play. Don't do it. Yes, I got my handy dandy notebook. And we're about to get into it, baby, because this is a whole hot damn mess. Okay, let's just start with the obvious, okay? Let's just start with the obvious. Let's start with the obvious. Let's start with the obvious. So, based on, you welcome, bro. Based on the lips being busted, right? Based on the crack in the lip, Wobblet must have had a big old pickle, honey. Okay, Wobblet had a big Uncle Wobblet was working with a monster, honey, because it busted a lip, baby. The lip split down the middle, popped out. Said the damn the implant stuff was coming out, baby. Mr. Wobblet was working with a monster, Uncle Wobblet. Hey, Shayla. I'm doing good. Welcome to the live. Uncle Wobblet was working with a monster, okay? Because, baby, you've been eating lip skin and stuff all this time. How all of a sudden did your lips just pop, baby? You had to be putting in some work. Gobble, 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 gobble. In my opinion, there was a lot of gobbling going on. Yes, lip filler juice everywhere. Y'all don't even worry about it. We about to get to the notes. Y'all know I take very, very, very detailed notes. So we're going to go ahead and start with the short. Tricking for bags of dollars, okay? Tricking for bags of dollars. Okay, she had a damn good time, baby. Popped a lip injection out. She had a good time, baby. Okay, so the ex-sugar daddy gave her a bag full of money, okay? And she said she just left lunch with him, okay? $5K in one bag, $15K in the other bag. He also gave her the goddamn, he also gave her the leprechaun's gold. So now the leprechaun gonna be looking for his gold. So I'm just trying to understand what you were doing. Hey, Leah, I'm trying to understand what the hell you were doing with those boots on, with those dirty ass leggings. Let's get to it, okay? Now the leprechaun gonna be looking, where's me gold? He's gonna want his gold back. You done went over there and busted your lip implants for the leprechaun's gold, $5K in one bag and $15K in the other damn bag. Okay. Where were the children at? Where were the children? Wasn't nobody in the car seat. So, which means that something ain't adding up about the whole story, because we didn't even get to hear Uncle Wobblet's voice. We don't even know how Uncle Wobblet sound, okay? We didn't get to hear Uncle Wobblet. We didn't get to see a glimpse of Uncle Wobblet. You said you was going to take us to the door. So y'all met up at a restaurant to have lunch, and he conveniently had bags with dirty money at the restaurant. Baby, you done got the damn leprechauns go. Were you running from the leprechaun with them boots on? Why did you put those boots on? Did you have to run from the damn leprechaun? This don't make no sense. They turned her every which way but loose. They had her upside down, rotating around for the goal. Baby, look. This ain't no damn game. This ain't no damn game, y'all. Hey, Angie. She said it was a... Hey, Kane Corso Mom. She said it was a $30K sugar daddy haul. Why was she dressed like that? Why was it fives and ones? That is a good question, Pink Angels. That is a good question. She got a 4-coin set and a busted lip sucking old peen. Okay? It was old peen. Jenny, it's in the notes. Just wait a minute about that sweatshirt, okay? So you mean to tell me you don't want to pop your lip implant for $5K in one bag, $15K in the other bag, and the leprechaun's gold? Child. And then she kept $2K because she said she owed the father-in-law $2K. But it was a $30K sugar daddy haul. Chapter 28, throat goat pinwheel. Man, allegedly his lip was busted too. Girl, did they tag team? Ooh. Baby, if it's in the notes, she said it and it happened. How does a rich woman owe everybody money? How? Diddy dirty money. And Passion Prince says she done blocked you on all platforms. Ain't that some shit? Diddy dirty money. This don't make no damn sense. This has to stop. So you mean to tell me you went tricking with that same shirt on that you crashed out in on several different occasions? You went tricking with the crash shirt. That's probably why you didn't get all the money. Look at the condition that you arrived in. You look like you was working at a damn truck stop somewhere. That's why you didn't get all the damn money. Look at the condition. Look how you arrived. Look how you arrived. Child. Nope. The rich man, baby, look, this is a whole goddamn mess. Okay. So then we get to Diane's house. Diane's tired of that goddamn shit. I don't want fucking nothing to fucking do with it. I don't want to be on that fucking live. I don't want to fucking be on it. She didn't want to have nothing to do with it, okay? So we get to Diane's house after we go on the short, baby. And roosters are crowing with a musty green shirt, busted, crusty lips in front of a barn. Why are we in front of a damn barn? Child, looking tired and worn all the way out. Looking worn out. Child, asking the kids, are they dressed? Ain't you been there with the damn kids, or did they just pick you back up? Did you spend the night? Is that where you were at? Hold the hell on. Now I'm on the stuff. You asking the kids were they dressed. The baby running around like Farmer Jack with them two little overalls on with no shoes on. Baby in front of a barn looking house, honey. You asking the kids, are they dressed? Where were you at to not know that the kids were dressed? Man, this don't make no damn sense. Where is she at? I need $5,000. Your birthday Tuesday. Rose kicking. If you can't give me no head, though. The implants are busted. They gone. They gone. It's over with. It's over with. She talking about they leaking. She had to spend the night because why wouldn't you? Why did we see when the trip started? Why didn't we see? It looked like you were getting picked up. Hey, Nico. Then refuse to pick up us. It's in the notes, Belinda. Don't worry about it. Hold on. Don't worry. It's in the notes. It's in the notes. We go get to it. So, where were you at yesterday? I feel like you spent the damn night. I feel like you spent the damn night. She stayed the night at Wobblet House. She couldn't stay at Diane. I felt like she spent the night with Wobblet. Okay. Because you pulled up with them leprechaun boots on, with that musty ass sweatshirt, and why were your pants so dirty and stuff? Like, what is going on? This is really sad. This is sad. Wobblet and his friends, man, look. Okay. Now the nephew's hair was full of lint. Okay, so you wouldn't have sat your ass down and got them big ass parts in your head and let that woman charge you $350 for those damn braids, but you couldn't do the nephew's hair. But y'all booked a road trip. So you took them on the road trip with their hair like that, and you cannot say that those shoes got like that because they were outside. They look like they've been changing oil at Jiffy Lube. Why did you take them kids? I'm mad about the way you had my nephews out there looking. You had everybody's lips was white. It ain't even cold outside. What is going on? You got bags under your eyes, $100 worth of grocery bags under your damn eyes. Mom had on overalls, no shoes, with a fake hammer. Talking about Diane bought the boys cowboy outfits for a special occasion. Okay. Brushed the kids off over and over again. No, she couldn't go see Granny, but she run to badass to go see the sugar daddy. Baby, the shoes look like the nephews have been changing the oil for a long time. Lips white, teeth, yeah, mixed the hell match. Mixed, matched. With stuff leaking. And I didn't know that the lip filler stuff was white. I thought the shit was clear. You had some, like it was some goddamn, oh my God, your lips look like a peeled shrimp. How did you go out there and come back with your lips looking like a damn peeled shrimp? Why can't someone come get her and CPS take them kids? This is seriously 48 hours crap. It is. This is all crap. This is all crap. Lips looking like a damn peeled shrimp. Okay. Okay. So then, Diane, you need to power wash your house, Diane. Your wood is all ragged and rusty. I understand y'all out in the woods or whatever the case is. I mean, the kids were extremely disheveled. It was a big piece of lip skin. Oh my God, it was horrible. Okay. How did the kids go on vacation looking so unkept? Had the nephews looking like mechanics by the shoes and by the clothes. Diane's house, for them to be so rich and have so much money, that even the house was dirty on the outside. How's the outside of her house dirty? Whoo, child. Mm, mm, mm. Yes, the baby was displaying his underbite. Yep, yep, yep. He kept doing it. He kept doing it with a bottle. We go get to it. It's in the notes, okay? They need to replace that deck and fix the windows. Did you see how that dirty ass house looked? Took the kids on a trickcation, baby. Ain't nobody telling me nothing. She spent the night there last night with that man. Yeah, she should be ashamed borrowing money from him, and their house needs work. Okay. So then, okay, I said she had on the cowboy boots. Diane has comforters up to the damn window. Comforters up to the window. It was American flag on the window. It was a comforter on one window. Diane, where the hell's your damn curtains at, Diane? Where the hell is your curtains at? You could at least put some nice blinds up there, Diane. Goddamn. Now, this don't make no damn sense. I don't know when Iowa and Nebraska came because she spent the night. Okay? She spent the night. If I'm telling you, Yolanda, if it's in the notes, she said it and it happened. It looked like a trap. It looked like somebody cooked crystal meth out that house. It looked like a meth lab from the outside. That's what it looked like. It looked like somebody cooks meth out there. It looked like a meth cook-up house. That's what it looks like, okay? When you see it, when they busted the meth houses on the thing, and they pulling up in the windows and stuff, and they got, baby, oh, child. Mm, mm, mm. Whew. Oh, my God. Okay. The kids playing with deadly bugs. Somebody is telling her that they're poisonous or whatever. She go tell them, oh my God, go wash your hands. And so they're so used to not using soap. He went in there and just washed his hands with water and he had to come back out. This don't make no sense. Vic, you had to grab the kids' map because ain't no way I'm slow as her. Trick and shrimp trap out vacation with the kids, baby. It was a mess. She got turned out, probably couldn't walk after taking so much shrimp. Bigfoot should be ashamed letting his wife be a garden tool all night long. I'm telling you, it looked like she was at a slumber party, a trick over. She was at a trick over. It looked like they cooked meth out that house. She was at a trick over all night, okay? So then, um, she go tell Raiden, you never fucking listen, but you'll fuck around and find out. Why do you always talk to number two like that? Why do you always talk to number two like that? Okay? Why? Why? Why does the baby still have a damn bottle and Diane had to get him dressed? I'm so sick of this goddamn shit. Every goddamn time they come here, I have to piece together some goddamn clothes to put on them. Why was the third baby running around with no shoes on in a muddy yard with poisonous bugs? I'm on 100 acres of land, and that they didn't even want you on a square foot of that land. You were unwanted there. They didn't even want you on a square foot of that land. You were unwanted there. Okay. I'm glad I don't know her personally. I'm getting upset. I'm glad I don't know her either. Okay. Why does the baby speak better than all the other kids? Because Diane been working with them. Trick or treat over. Yes. The bottle done been through 8 generations. No wash. I'm telling you the truth. Okay. Man, look. Y'all, this is a whole damn mess. This is a whole mess. This was a whole damn mess. Okay. Let me go back to the damn notes. Okay. And so then, okay, let me see. Okay, she had the cowboy boots on. We seen that. Diane had the comforters up to the window and American flags. Okay. And so, yeah, I'm on 100 acres of land that they didn't want you on. Okay. And so the baby kept putting his dirty hands in his mouth. That's why the baby stays sick. Even the friendly chicken sends her bad energy. I'm telling you, it was horrible. It was horrible. Diane looked fed up, okay, with that little knitted garment she had on. She looked fed up with that little garment on, okay? The chickens running wild. She didn't know a chicken from a rooster. Is this a chicken or a rooster? Is this a chicken or a rooster? How the hell don't you know a chicken from a rooster? You're a chicken, so you should know what a rooster is if you a damn chicken. You should know what a rooster. You're a chicken, so you should know a rooster from a chicken, okay? Oh, Jesus. So mom started crying because she was not watching him. She was not watching him. Okay. Where is the father-in-law's birthday celebration? I thought he was having a birthday party. Where the hell was the birthday party? I didn't see nothing that looked similar to a birthday celebration. Okay. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Baby, it was a mess. It looked like they cooked meth there. Hey, honey, it looked like they cooked meth there. It's in the woods. It looked like they cooked meth there. I'm gonna tell you. Okay. Man, look. Looking a musty, hot mess. Okay. And then the husband bought the kids a sharp knife that they should not have. Why do these children have sharp hunting knives? That's a red flag to me. That's a red flag to me. Why do those kids have sharp hunting knives? I don't care if he had knives and pow pows since he was 10 years old. Those kids do not need sharp knives. Yes, she living in a fantasy land with a tin man. Why is she going bald at the top? Because she lies too much. Okay? She lies too much. Yes, the baby could get a hold of it. Those kids do not need that big sharp knife. That's unsafe. They're not hunters, right? They go there occasionally. So that's not their everyday lifestyle. It's no reason they should be running around with the big ass hunting knives. Why are you giving these kids hunting knives? And just letting them run around with hunting knives? That's not safe at all. That's not safe. Okay? I said everybody's lips was white. Okay. She said that her baby was the only one to ever drink a bottle. They all sucked titties till they was 3, except him. You at the store and they got some tea called throat coat. Ooh, you thought it said throat goat? Yeah, take your ass home. CPS needs to know that the baby they're not hunters. They don't live that lifestyle. They have no business with that big knife. It was a big, thick knife. They did not need that knife. If it's in the notes, she said it and it happened. I'm telling you, you already know. Okay? So she said she stopped breastfeeding him at 8 months because she wanted to get her titties done. Exactly, Ghost of Pumpkinhead. So they do not need a knife. They don't need a knife. Okay? So they don't need the knife. Okay? And so the husband pulls up in the police truck with his older brother, honey. They done pulled up in the police truck with the older brother. One of them has a real sword on the wall in their bedroom. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, they will need therapy of all kinds. They most definitely will. So yes, he pulls up in the police truck with the brother. Okay. She eating lip skin and touching her lips after she touched a chicken. She did not wash her hands. She did not have any hand sanitizer. Ain't no telling. By the time she get back, her lips probably about to be looking like a damn balloon. She was out there rubbing and touching on her lips and still eating lip skin after she got done touching the chicken. Like, you are touching chickens and rubbing your face and touching your lips and putting it all in the camera so we can see the aftermath of your tricking. That was the aftermath of your tricking. My lips were so dry that they cracked. And I think my lip injection is coming out with Wobba DNA all on the leggings, talking about she was ready to go. It's in the notes. She said it and it happened. Okay. She sat there and lied and said the lip filler leaking out of her lip because it's cracked from being dry. Letting the kids cut stuff with a sharp knife. Brother-in-law ran past the camera so fast, like, boom. Like that girl said, he was faster than Mexican music, baby. He ran past the camera so fast, he didn't want to be involved. He didn't want them to see his Skechers. He did not want to be on that camera, okay? And so she don't know where the kids' clothes are because she didn't pack for the trick trip. Talking about, oh, well, they usually have something here. I don't know. Okay, so you booked a road trip, but you didn't pack your children clothes. You booked a road trip, but you did not pack the kids' clothes for the road trip that you booked. So in the process of you booking a road trip down the Yellow Trick Road, you didn't know that the kids needed clothes. Now, I'm not saying that you got to buy your kids. Hey, Crypto Queen, they're huge, okay? It's leaking because someone stretched their throat to the Lord, baby. Husband is a special person. Yeah, he's really real special. School's on slow, honey. School's on slow. How do you book a road trip and forget the kids' clothes? Baby, look. Okay, so then she go tell him, hold the camera so I can show my braids. My hair costs $325. Do you think I got scammed? Of course, you always get scammed with them big ass parts. She was ready to get you out of her chair. Okay, that woman did not want you, and she just started parting your hair any kind of damn way. Did I get scammed? So she proceeds to go plan in her hair. Should I put it in a ponytail or should I leave it down? How should I do it? It costs $325. So she packed flashcards and peanut butter sandwiches with no clothes for the field trip down the Yellow Trick Road, baby. Robert is slanging and hanging, baby, because I'm talking about he had to have a huge cucumber, baby, for your lips to split. It had to be huge for your lips to split because you could open your mouth and your lip, you was stuffing some stuff in your damn mouth. We're all adults, okay? Your lips been dry ever since we knew you, and your lips ain't split like that. You were doing extracurricular activities overnight, and you ain't telling us nothing that we don't know because we didn't hear from you yesterday. You was, baby. Mm, 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 mm. Y'all, this is a mess. This is a damn mess, okay? Look, a stinking hot mess. So he said that he needs to shower and get ready. She told him, well, you can take him in the bathroom with you. I take him. Get your damn baby and go. You need to be going to take a shower. You need to be going to take a damn. You should have been the first one in the shower. How you gonna tell him to take the baby in a shower with him? I need to go. I'm gonna go take a shower. And he come in with a little, baby, look. I'm gonna go and get him. I'm gonna go take a shower. He don't say nothing. She wasn't worried about no damn throat cancer. She wasn't worried about no throat cancer, Karen. Throat cancer was the least of her worries when she was trying to get the leprechauns gold, okay? She was trying to get the leprechauns gold. The leprechaun go find her ass. I can't wait. She gonna be at home paranoid as hell hiding from the damn leprechaun. She did not give a damn that that man needed to take a shower. She didn't give a shit about her kids, which we all know. Diane has a hate. I hope I never have a daughter-in-law like her. She wouldn't be allowed to come to my house, April. I'm going to tell you right now, I wouldn't allow a woman of the night in my house. I don't care if my curtains don't match. Okay? Hey, Peaches, I don't care if I had every comforter from the goddamn Ollie's up to my windows. I don't care if I had every fitted sheet up to my window. She would not be able to bring that spirit in my house, okay? Soon as she get home, she gonna be caught tripping out. She gonna be tripping out. Thinking of leprechaun. Now she gonna be having for leprechaun. Guys, I thought I saw that leprechaun. Then the kids gonna be talking about the damn leprechaun. This don't make no sense. She done went down there and tricked for the leprechaun's go. You cannot make this up. Okay. Let me go back to the notes. Okay. And then yeah, my braider tried to do my hair fast. My braider, she wanted you out of her chair. That's why they asked her about getting dressed, because she don't care how she look. They didn't want to go nowhere with her looking like that. Look at she had girl. The baby was having a damn fit, okay? Diane, your windows are filthy, Diane. And you know what? Me and you were cool until I saw you just as dirty as her, Diane. What's going on? Maybe you older. Do you need to get somebody? You need to be those boys should be power washing that house. They should wash it for you. They should wash it. Your house needs to be washed. It needs to be power washed. You need some new windows, Diane. Your windows. You need new windows. You need new curtains. You need shades. You need blinds, Diane. It needs to be washed. Everything needs to be washed. It's a mess. So the kids said they were hungry. Yeah. Oh my God. They are so embarrassed. The kids said that they were hungry a million times. Mm, mm, mm. So she said that she's going to gift him with a trip to go see his parents on his next day off, because she's ready to get back with the gold. We should leave Monday morning. I think it'll be back. Now you want to change, but you want to hurry up and get out of town with that gold. Did you steal it? What if she done stole the gold out the safe, y'all? Because she showed trying to hurry up and get out of town with that damn gold, ain't she? Baby, she is trying to get out of town with that gold. She done changed up the plans and everything. Why are you trying to get out of town with the damn gold so fast? I thought that y'all planned you booked this road trip. So how are you changing the booking? Ain't it a booking fee to change the damn trip that you booked? Don't you have to pay a booking fee? You said you booked the road trip. Now you want to change the dates. Baby, Brooke, wait a minute. It's in the notes. Wait a minute. Wouldn't even let the man hunt. Come back. She go let him come back. She's going to gift him a trip to go see his parents. Jokes aside, this is really sad that these children are in the midst of an ungodly situation. You are absolutely correct, Yolanda. Before she leaves, she'll have Diane on camera saying she loves her. She needs the validation. She most definitely does. They probably mad because she's just not giving them their damn money back. Big Bertha, grandpa passed not too long ago. That's probably her sugar daddy story. I don't know. Ooh, Toya said that's the gold they selling on QVC at 2 o'clock in the morning. I have the authentication. It's authenticity. She couldn't even say it. Authenticity. She couldn't even say it. Girl, a damn mess. Okay. So yeah, we should leave Monday morning at 8. Yes, if it's in the notes, Leah, it happened and she said it. She said they should leave Monday morning at 8 o'clock. Adonis family need to come get his 2 other kids, and the other 2 need to be put up for adoption with intense therapy. Both of them need to be locked up for child abuse. And you are absolutely correct. The notes do not damn lie. You ain't lying. Okay. And then she said that her subscribers are slow. And so, because they were asking why was the baby crying?
Well, I heard him, he likes to be held a lot. I don't like to put him down because he's kind of spoiled.
And he mumbled a little bit. But see, he didn't get to mumble that much like he usually gets to mumble. I guess she thought he was going to say something wrong. Her anxiety is high as hell, and she wants to go home so she could talk to Brett how she does, because she can't do it there. Angie, clock that T. Clock that T. The kids missing all those days of school. Okay. And so then someone said, why do you keep showing up for people who hate you? Because this is how I make my money. I make my money that way. So I'm going to show up if they like me or not. I'm gonna show up, steady licking her lips and touching her lips. Goes in there to pull out a clear, and this is my thing. Why did you have your stuff in a clear bag? Where were you at that you needed a clear bag? Because we've never seen you with a damn clear bag before. Where were you at where you had to have a clear damn bag? It's not adding up. I pay attention to every damn thing. You went and got that Aquaphor out of a clear bag that we've never seen before. Where was your shoplifting bag? Why did Robert Woblet make you bring a clear bag? Hey, Miss Maddie, why did Woblet make you bring a clear bag? Where was your shoplifting bag at? Where was the shoplifting bag? She was talking to him with authority but calmer because they were not at home. She had to go. Did y'all pay attention to the clear bag? Kids miss a school trip with no clothes. Mama tricking and stretching her throat. Dad's bumbling idiot and a hot mess all around. Yes, it was a clear bag. She's crawling out of skin. You can see her panic attack and trigger is on the way. Okay. So she steady playing with her hair instead of getting the kids. Imagine a friend asked them, where did they go?
Mom, Uncle Woblet, sugar daddy, sugar daddy.
Okay, so you have a clear bag instead of the shoplifting bag. Okay, $5K short. Wherever you went, they don't trust you because you had to bring a clear bag. Okay, let's keep going. So she's steady playing in her hair instead of getting the kids ready. Steady playing in your hair instead of getting the kids ready. Okay, a rich person gave her $1 bills, baby. And then number one, Mom, can I have my own steak? Because I don't like, I like my steak. They don't like their steak like me. Can I have my own steak? Why are they sharing a damn steak? Why are they sharing a steak and you just went and laid it down for a $30,000 haul? Why are the kids sharing a steak? Why are they sharing a steak? Taking children out of school is grounds for child abuse because they need to be learning, not some weird vacation so mom can play. I really hope they realize everything about you. She said ain't nothing wrong with it. Why is the baby worried about sharing a steak? That means he's hungry. He wants his own steak. Why are your kids sharing steak if you're taking them on luxurious black boy lifestyle? You said that you don't spend money on Gucci and Louis because you want to take them all around the world. Well, you don't spend money on shit when it comes to them. Because like I said, it looks like they've been changing oil for 2 months working in Jiffy Lube by the shoes and stuff that they had on. You didn't try to do their hair. You didn't try to put no moisturizer in their hair. Everything about this whole live was dry. Even the wood on the porch was dry. Everybody was dry with you. Nobody wanted to talk to you. Everything was dry. Okay? Everybody's hair was dry. Everybody's lips was dry. The conversation was dry. The mood was dry. The wood on the porch was dry. The couch was dry. When the other people came, they were dry with you. Nobody wanted to be bothered with you. Everything about this whole damn thing was dry. You go in there and show the Diane couch is slick, nasty. Diane, why is your couch that damn nasty? Jesus, this don't make no damn sense. Whoo, child. Okay. So then she go try to talk to the father-in-law. He said, nope. That's the only thing I heard him say was nope. I know y'all heard him say no with his little orthopedic shoes on, baby. He ran right in there. He said, nope. He was annoyed. Okay. She's ignoring the kids. Talking about her sister having a girl in a week. Okay. So now she's saying that 40 is young. Remember, she said old better bitches. Yeah, 40 is young. Yeah, 40, yes. I'm finally filling out like I'm 30, and I look at myself every day and I say, girl, you're just so beautiful. Like I am getting, the older I get, oh my God, I'm getting more beautiful. Yes, 40 is young. You just said that we was old bitches. She wanted to get him on camera. I'll be glad when that gets done so we can do some content. He don't want to do no damn content. He wanted his money that you owed him. That's what he wanted. He got his money and he said, nope. And went on. We only seen the back of Diane. That's it. We just seen the back of Diane. Okay. So then she ignoring the kids some more. Hey, Pearl. Some people pull up outside. Who is that hugging my man? I'm just playing. So I guess it was his sister or cousin or whoever the woman was. Her hair was dry. They was dry. They didn't want to talk to her. Okay, so then she pulling up her shirt, showing her stomach in front of these people. Just can't stop. Just can't be like just wholesome to save her life. She can't be wholesome to save her life. Yeah, y'all need the like button. She cannot be wholesome to save her life. Them people pulled up and you start pulling up your damn shirt, talking about your stomach, pulling it up to that dirty bra that you had on, the same bra that you will not take off to save your damn life. You had that bra. You know what? I'm sick of it. Okay. Ursula, it's in the notes. She said it and it happened. Okay. Now, what we're not going to do is act like those people want to be friends with you, okay? That's what we're not going to do. We're not going to act like those people want to be friends with you, and we're not going to act like those people like you, okay? That's what we're not going to do. Because they didn't want to have anything to do with you. Okay, it looks like we only have 29 likes on a live, and we got 100 people on a live. Oh, hell no. Nope, we ain't about to do it.
I think about Grammarly and how it's helped me prepare not just briefs, but really scripts that allow me to step into a presentation and know.
Yeah. Toast it. Okay. Okay. Dead Rose. Bitch. Let's go. You speak, but I don't say your name. Dead Rose, girl, you way too lame. Classy wear, bitch, you don't shine. Smiling in my face while you talk behind. That's foul. VQ chat, that was never plan B. I was still sliding through while you was trying to ban me. Big fish, boy, you a guppy in disguise. You flip on your crew, Marcus, watch out, she lies. Hey, jealous-hearted, greedy, weak. Whole time hating, trying to play me. You lucky Jersey, ain't your block, cause I move like a storm and you move like a cop, bitch. What? You always crying, you gon' do me wrong, but you the one who was dirty all along. Told lies on panels, ran your mouth, twisting up shit I ain't never said out loud. That's real fucking. Well, I rock for you, you was moving foul, plotting in the dark with a fake ass smile. You was shook, not loyal, not even real, and I stood tall, 10 toes, I'm the real deal. Believe that. You ain't run nothing, just gas and gossip. Talking numbers, but can't even stay on topic. Big boss talk, girl, stay in your lane. You a whole dead flower in your life's a shame. Dried up. I was in VQ's chat while I still rock with you, so miss me with your plan B, fake ass view. Acting like I bugged you, nah, that's cap. You was hitting up my phone trying to get the recap. Desperate, you love to T the links to YouTube play. Now you lying like you ain't call almost every day. You hate me so much, but my song's still playing. If I ain't fuck with you, I'd leave that shit hanging. Her talking about, do I miss you? Bitch, miss me. You the one pressing play on the track from me. How the hell that song don't remind you of Pete? Sound like you missed the sis you claim you don't need it. Yeah. Keep my name out your mouth and my songs off your list. Dead rose, dead weight. Now get gone. Bitch, I don't do fake if this don't make you chill. Wait. Do you see what else I got? Fuck outta here.
Yeah, y'all. So it's something going on. That's why she didn't show us Wobbit. That's why she was missing in action yesterday. And it's nothing is just adding up. So he sent you $10,000 cash check with an envelope that never had a postal stamp on the envelope. Okay. It had two stamps, but it didn't have the thing from the post office on there, the little ink thing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't know exactly what they call the postal mark. It didn't have a postal mark on it. Okay. So he went from sending you $10,000 cash check to giving you money, and that looked like somebody found it in somebody's basement after somebody died. It was hidden in the basement behind the wall somewhere, with 4 gold coins. So he pulled up to the restaurant, but I thought the man was on his last leg. I'm so confused because I thought the man was on his last leg or something. And so, what restaurant did y'all go to and you were dressed like that? How did he dress? What did he have on? Can you at least show him his outfit? She paid $2K towards the $15K she owed the in-laws. Maybe that's why they didn't want to talk to her. They seen it short. No, I don't think they worth $10K either. She said they went to the old time buffet. Girl, I was gonna say Golden Corral. You know what? This don't make no damn sense. Okay. But yeah, everybody looked fed up. So then Amanda did not want to show her baby on the camera. She said, "Can I show her?" She said, "No." Why would she want to show her baby on the Trick.com channel? What are you trying to advertise her? Why would she want to show her baby on the Trick.com channel? You are the only one that want to have your kids involved in tricking. Nobody else wants to have their kids involved in this kind of channel. Yeah, she had already showed her. You had already showed the little girl. Then she go try to put her hand up there. Used to found money like that under my granny mattress when she passed. We had many questions. Ooh, shit. Okay. Amanda did not want her baby on the live, okay? But she had already showed the little girl. So they were supposed to have been getting ready to go out, y'all, to have steak wherever they were going. And so then they were asking her, did she go hunting? Oh no, I'm all with the commitment and everything, but I don't know. It's enough food at the grocery store. Amanda is one of the relatives, girl. So Amanda came, pulled up. I'm not even gonna say. I don't know those people, so I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. But Amanda pulled up with a questionable little girl. I guess this is her daughter. Oh my God, I'm gonna take you to Walmart. We're gonna go shopping. Okay, Pearl, I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna take you shopping. Oh my God, girls are never around. So when girls come, my sister's having a girl in 1 week. So you left your sister there to go trick and she about to go in labor. So how she go get to the damn hospital? Is y'all uncle go drop her off or what? How is this gonna work? So she said the sister is about to have a baby next week. The sister is having a girl. So are you trying to buy the baby from your sister because you want a little girl so bad, but you just don't want his daughter? You have a little girl that could be in your life if you wasn't doing what you're doing. Okay. Where the wealthy shop, Walmart, baby. She said she was taking the girl on a shopping spree. Yeah, she left out his little girl. Talking about, yeah, when girls come around. She did a Facebook Live and she said her sugar daddy wanted to marry her. And then a few minutes later, she said that he has been married to his wife for many, many years. What? Hold the hell on. She did a Facebook Live and said that her sugar daddy wanted to marry her. And then a few minutes later, she said that he's been married to his wife for many, many years. So it doesn't make sense at all. Wow. This is crazy. So were they going to be like, what, doing polygamy? I mean, like, girl, you know what? So he wanted to marry her. So if he would have married her, she would have been a multimillionaire, right? When he passed. So you mean to tell me, come on now. Okay, girl. Yeah. Okay. So let's not pretend that you said that you met your husband and he was in a basement on a mattress. So you turned down a multimillionaire to marry a man that was on a basement and a mattress. And you out here doing everything you can. You love money so much. You have a master classes, 30K by 30. Is that the 30K you said you was going to have by 30? This don't make no damn sense. She only left with 15K and 3 coins. She said it was a $30,000 haul, sugar daddy haul. Y'all, she said it was a $30,000 sugar daddy haul. I said that everyone was pumping her up, but what about it if he had a wife? She's supposed to be okay with it too? Exactly. Let's not forget her husband called her a hooker. It's giving Madam vibes. She was pimped as a girl and she wants to do the same to other young women. Let's go look at some of the comments that they left under the 30K sugar daddy haul. Let's see what they say. Girl, why did you pull this little microphone out? I'm so sick of this shit. Okay. They said, hold on, let me go. Somebody said, how are you 2 days ahead in this video? Is this video in future? It's dated 10/20/25. If you go to your bank today on a Saturday and deposit money, it will tell you the next business day on the receipt, which will be Monday's date. And somebody said they wouldn't know because they don't deposit money in a bank on a Saturday. Girl, somebody said I don't. Sadly, most people do electronic or cash app. No paper money anywhere, hardly. So somebody said, actually, that's right. 100%. Because it's going to be in the count, though. It don't clear all the way in the bank till the next business day, which, yeah, would be Monday. I'm so happy for you guys, Rose. You and your children can always put more money to use. Ma'am, did you not see the damn shoes and the clothes that the kids had on? What money are the kids getting, ma'am? Did you not see the same video that we seen, Sheila? Sheila, you're so happy for you guys. You and your children can always put more money to use. And then, okay, Ursula, hold on, let me go down. I was taking a cashier check myself. I'm blocked on Facebook, but I watched from my husband's phone. It recorded on my phone. Okay, so then That's when all the money clears, Mr. or Mrs. No Brains. Oh. And then somebody said, dang, sugar daddy reappearing, dropping 30K, knowing you're married with children must be nice. Brett let you go out and visit your sugar daddy alone, or did you and Brett go meet up with him, or did he come to the house? Why didn't you answer Terry? Terry had several questions. And if you put, we all know that over $10,000, you do have to fill out a tax form. Okay, why didn't you answer Terry's question? Terry said he let you go out and visit your sugar daddy alone, or did you and Brett go meet up with him, or did he come to the house? Because there's no kid in the back seat, and it looks like they're driving in a deserted area from the video. It looks like a deserted area. Okay, and so someone said respectfully, I don't know why Rose does this. She owes no one an explanation. She's fortunate all the way around. Geesh. So I said, damn, I thought you made it, but having to see her old sugar daddy just to pay back 2K tells me all I need to know about you. Hold on. Somebody said, all the money in the world cannot buy you class. You're obsessed with money. It's the root of all evil. Somebody said, this must be rage bait. No way Brett would be fine with this. Yet nothing would surprise me nowadays. Girl, they real slow. And then somebody said, good for you, Rose. It's nice when people remember the joy joy someone brings into their life and shows appreciation. And great to have your life partner support you. See, that's why you got them ugly glasses on. Mm-mm. And then somebody said, why would you need to show this to everyone? Ridiculous. And someone said, worst mistake ever. And then Toya said, this sounds ridiculous for a married woman to be discussing. You need to stop talking. This is very disrespectful to your husband. She didn't say nothing. And they were also driving a different vehicle than a police car. And then she said, yes, Rose, be careful. Like someone else said, the IRS is just waiting to take your money. That's all the hell you worried about is the damn IRS. Somebody said, but it's hers. Someone said the IRS does not take money on gifts. It's not taxable income. This isn't lottery winnings. It's over $10,000, ma'am. Yeah, you always got to watch for the tax man. You obviously don't pay taxes every year. A single filer's taxable income for 2025 broken down and taxed at different rates. For every 10K she makes or receives, whether it's a gift or not, it doesn't matter. She needs to pay back the IRS to 3K or so for every 10K. It's the law. Trick is keep your mouth shut. Literally, don't leave a paper trail. And if you don't report and get caught not paying back the IRS, then it's jail time, plus a huge fine on top of it. It's the law. Okay, they must work at the damn IRS. And someone said, nobody cares that much other than you. This is YouTube. I'm very much aware of the information you provided. Thanks. So they arguing about the IRS, girl. And then somebody said, Rose, money is good. Your husband. Respect, respect, respect. Ooh, and then Christine said, married woman doesn't go anywhere near the past tense. Ooh. And then somebody said, all that stuttering, you know you lying. Ooh, Lisa said, if you're happily married, you shouldn't be accepting monetary gifts from people in your past, especially from your past. How is your husband taking the news of you receiving money from your past customers? She said past customers. Girl, ooh, they mad. She said past customers, child. And then somebody said, she's just trying to get us stirred up. She knows what she's doing. And then someone said, she's very smart. And then somebody said, girl, I like you, but you too disrespectful. Your husband like this is crazy. And somebody said, this is sad. This is the saddest I've ever saw in my 43 years on this earth. God is not to be played with, little girl. Husband, my God. Ooh, baby, they mad. Child, honey, they are. Ooh. Okay, let me see. Let's go on. Somebody said, "Oh, he's a blessed man. I'm glad you met him. I'm glad Brett is man enough to allow a friendly gesture to come your way. I hope Sugar Daddy blesses you financially again. By the way, what's his number?" Girl, if you don't shut your wannabe tricking ass up. She's, and then Rochelle said, "There's nothing wrong with being friends after the fact. This man is ill and wants to do something, a nice gesture, so be it." Girl, shut your dumb ass up. Okay, and then Rhonda said, "Hi, I got a notification, Rose, that your sugar daddy is giving you $30,000. And my name is Wes. Keep me out that mess. Raise, Raiden, Racer, and my sweet river. Darling, I look at your videos for my 4 boys. I'm Nan Mom praying for those sweet peas not to come into life to tell nothing about her sugar daddy. Because our Father God and his son Jesus Christ sees everything on YouTube." Ooh. Rhonda says she hoped girl, this don't make no damn sense. And then Linda said, "Be careful. The world we live in today is crazy. We're in Revelations and people are crazy. Just please be careful what you post. Peace and blessings." Linda, how the hell you talking about Revelations, but you telling her to be careful about tricking? You know, Rhonda, are you going to church or are you tricking? I mean, Linda, are you tricking or are you going to church? Because you just said be careful. And you said something about Revelations. And you said peace and blessings. Girl, this don't make no damn. These people is confused. Okay, and then Thomas said, "Rose, you really exposed too much information about yourself and your family. I hope the money you get from your sponsor is worth it because you're definitely not posting for free." Ooh. Child, she said she hoped the money she get from her sponsor is worth it. And then Princess said, "I just love how you get paid. Whether it's positive or negative comments, you go, girl. This imaginary sugar pappy of yours is literally paying the bills. Yay to you. That's what you call a real hustler." Princess, she's tricking. What don't you get about it? She's tricking. She's not hustling. She's tricking. Did you see her lip? It's busted like her butthole was when she said that day on that video. Remember she made that nasty video and the kid said, "Mom, your asshole's hanging out." And she was walking like her stuff was hurting. That's how her lip was. The fillers is hanging out. Okay. Shit. And so then Rochelle said, "How's your friend's health? That is most important. I hope you care enough that he will heal possibly." Well, she said the man was on his way out of here. And then Marie said she's more concerned with the money. She don't give a damn about his health. She want that mattress money, honey. Okay. We thought Wobbit was an investor. Too much information. Do you know what kind of world we live in? I can't believe your husband let you exploit this. Child. And then someone said, "Did you realize the Bible says never boast and brag? Why do you seem to think everyone needs to know your personal business?" I'm just saying. Honey, they getting fed up. Okay. And then someone said, "Do you? But it's hella weird to post this. It's like a mix of gloating and insecurity. Don't nobody needs to know, nor should they know all these details. Just to be clear, I wish someone wanted to give me money. I'd take it too. But what I wouldn't do is post it to the world, especially not in this manner." So this woman want Wobbit to give her some money and she go keep it on the low and she's not going to tell anybody, okay? She said she go keep it on the low. Okay. And then Mabella said, "I'm sorry. Did I miss the reason why you're showing us this? This is something between you and your husband." No, ma'am, Mabella. This is not between her and her damn husband. What are you talking about? She's tricking. Child. And then Ursula said, I will be insulted to receive ones, fives, tens, and 20s thrown into a plastic bag from a millionaire. Why not straight up $100 bills abandoned? I know what that means. And then C said, y'all say anything. 30 grand is 30 grand. Hush. Girl, you hush. She didn't have 30 grand. She had a busted lip. Okay? A busted implant. And then somebody said, I wouldn't give a damn if it was pennies. And then somebody said, okay. So they tried to come for Ursula. See, they got Ursula messed up. Okay. What y'all not gonna do is come for Ursula, because Ursula said what she said. I would be insulted to receive ones, fives, tens, and 20s thrown into a plastic bag from a millionaire. Why not straight up $100 bills banded? I know what that means. Ursula already know. Ursula knows, okay? And then Bernadette said, why would you take money from a sugar daddy when you're married? Are you proud of this? Nobody didn't say anything. And then Vaughn said, no, I don't take pills. What the hell? And then Vaughn said, laughing my ass off. Keep them guessing, Rose. Run it up. Okay, that's our partner in tricking. Okay, and then Ariana said, thank you for sharing this with us, Rose. Like, what? I mean, I couldn't even read that with emotion because it was weird. Okay. And then somebody wrote in Spanish, I don't understand. How does this sugar daddy thing work? Besides being married and having children, I really don't understand. What do you mean you don't understand, ma'am? She went tricking. Her lip is busted. That's how it works. You do something strange for some dirty ass change. Ooh, hey D. She talking about how does a sugar daddy thing work? You do something strange for some damn little dirty ass dusty old change. That's how it works. And then someone says, Mr. Rodriguez said, what about how your husband feels about you bragging about another man giving you a lot of money and what you've done for it? Mr. Rodriguez ain't playing, honey. Maybe Wobble will lead her next. And then Dudley said,
All money ain't good money. It's disrespectful to the man of the house.
Okay, Dudley, it ain't no man of the house. She the man of the house. She know how to be. Ooh, child. And then Adina said, so moral of the story, young girls watching this, go get you a sugar daddy to give you money in return for. Surprised Brett didn't have an issue with his wife taking thousands of dollars from a past sugar daddy years into your marriage. And then King Truth Seeker says,
no, seriously, I can't believe it.
Child. Hey, Brett. And so then somebody said taxes. And then she said, many blessings to you and your family, Rose, as we pray for your friend as well. Okay, ma'am, you praying for tricking? Okay. And then somebody said, so what did you have to do to get that money? It was more than going out to eat. She knows something. Miss Harris knows something. Miss Harris knows something, okay? What did you have to do to get that money? You see her lip? She was... Okay. And so then Vanessa said, so what does your husband think about this? And then Jada said, ooh, he's a paid driver. 5% is his fee. Child, this don't make no damn sense. She said he's a paid driver. 5% is his fee. And so then Sheila said, that was nice of him, but stop bragging and respect your husband. And then Tori said, for all of you asking why she posted the video, is because people kept saying she was lying. So she posted several receipts. I also agree with another person that commented, she's just getting people stirred up. LOL. In the end of the day, no pew pew being brandished to force people that don't like Rose to watch her content. And she is not going to give you a quarter of that leprechaun's gold, baby. I'm going to just tell you right now, Tori. She ain't going to get a quarter of it. And these are not, if these are the receipts, she should be ashamed. So you mean to tell me you would take a Halloween bucket full of coins? You'll go trick for a Halloween bucket full of coins? You just as pitiful as her. I'm sorry. And then Mike said,
She was just playing mind games with the haters. 23 years old is when she met her sugar daddy, Brett. Good job, Brett.
so he think Brett got some money. And somebody says, I think you're exactly right. So they slow. Child, this is a mess. And then somebody says, so what are we to do with this information? I'm confused. But okay, you got 30K. Congrats, I guess. And then Miss Fine Lady said, congratulations on y'all's blessing. And then Veta said, looks like money laundering to me. And then King said,
And your husband cool with this?
and then somebody said, my thoughts exactly. But I have a feeling this is a made up story, or at least I hope it is, or it makes them look a tad strange. A tad, ma'am, a tad is an understatement. They're very damn strange. It's not a tad. They're very damn strange. Leave me alone, Nate. She said she wants to believe that this is a made up story so bad. Okay. She said, I feel this is a made up story. It makes them look a tad strange. A tad, girl. And then somebody said, what did you really give him? That mouth. That's what she gave him. And then Lillian said, hey, Queen, maybe this should have been private. Just my thoughts. Not all things is for everyone to know, my queen. I feel it's very private and should have stayed just that. So you tricking private, Lillian. That's what you do. You a private trick. You don't want nobody to know you tricking. You tricking private. You riding a scooter through the Greyhound tomorrow. What time? What time? She said, Lillian want to trick in private. Okay. Mm-mm. And then Latoya said, why you telling us your personal business? You should be telling your husband what you give him. Mm-mm. And then somebody said, the only thing she commented on was about the taxes. So with this other lady said, don't be surprised if you get a letter from the IRS in the future for an audit. They're going to want to know where that money came from. And somebody said, if she's been telling the internet since the sugar daddy resurfaced, you don't think she'll be able to tell the IRS? Girl, shut the hell up. And then somebody said, you act like she stole it. Who cares if they audit? It was a gift from someone. Who has it like that and who can prove they have it to give away and confirm he gifted it to her? She's not going to give you anything. This is the same damn woman. And then Rose going to say, LOL, okay. I'll just tell them the truth. And then somebody said, they don't want to know that. They just want you to pay them what you will owe for every 10K you receive. It could be coming literally out of your ass. You still need to keep track of what y'all owe them. It's a stupid law. I personally hate it. Every year when I do my taxes, and it's a pain to keep track throughout the year, but it's inevitable. A single filer's taxable income for 25 is broken down. Ma'am, we don't need you to prepare our taxes, okay? No one's attacking anyone. It's a friendly tax reminder. And someone said, it's not about telling. It's about paying them back every penny for every 10K she ever received from anything. It's about keeping track of single filers' taxable income. It's broken down and taxed at different rates. This in particular is a gift. In most states, you don't pay taxes on cash gifts you receive. Your gift tax is the responsibility of the person giving the gift, and it only applies if they exceed certain annual lifetime or limits. Well, ma'am, she said the man gave her $300,000, okay? She said she done gave him, the man has given her $300,000. Okay. It's not just the $10,000 cash check. It's not just this dirty money in the bag. Okay. You guys are just being loud and wrong throughout the whole post. Girl, okay. And then Chanel said it's most definitely some Pearl going on. Why she gotta say Pearl? She said it's most definitely some Pearl going on. What the hell is Pearl? Pearl, why they saying your name? Pearl, what you be doing? She said it's most definitely some Pearl going on. Where the hell did Pearl go? She's still in the store? Because she said some Pearl going on. They go keep her stimulus. Pearl. Where the hell did Pearl go? They said it's most definitely some Pearl going on. Pearl necklace? What's that? I'm confused. I'm a little slow, I guess. Shit. Pearl necklace. Girl, I don't know what that means. Put it in the chat, okay? And then someone said, oh my God, she's smiling all the way to the bank. Oh, Pearl clutching? Okay, maybe that's what she meant. Okay. And then somebody said, your husband is okay with another man giving you money? Oh, it's a dirty term. Okay, that's some tricking stuff. Okay. And somebody said, I would love for a woman to give my husband. Oh, I thought it was a man. She was like a man. Okay. I would love for a woman to give my husband $30,000 so we can go on a beautiful vacation to Australia. Ma'am. So you want to pimp your husband out to go to Australia. Why don't you go book a cruise? She booked a road trip to go trick. So you want your husband to go on a tricking trip so you can go to Australia. You are selfish, ma'am. So you go pimp your husband out for $30,000 so y'all can go to damn Australia. You know what? You don't need a husband either. This don't make no damn sense. Teabagging. Okay. Because y'all know I don't know. This woman trying to pimp her husband out so she can go to damn Australia. These are the kind of people that's on here. Child. And then somebody said, how does your husband feel about that? No luck. Still Arizona. And then Crystal said, where's the sugar daddy store? So you trying to sign up to bust your lip too. Make sure the IRS knows about this. Then here go the same woman thinking she finna get one of the coins. All about legal money? No problem. Plus, she put it in the bank, so obviously she isn't concerned. Why would she be if it wasn't illegally obtained? Y'all just say anything, and she's still not gonna give you nothing. And then somebody, Annie said, make sure you stop using those fillers. And then here she go again, not finna get a penny of that dirty money. What the hell is wrong with these people talking about the damn IRS? These people are so freaking jealous of her. It's so petty. She not hiding shit, or she wouldn't have taken it directly to a bank. Ma'am, it's annoying to me just reading this BS. I can only imagine how Rose and Brett feel in real time. They say anything, whether it makes sense or not, just to have something to say. Child. Pearl necklace is a dude doing what you think he's doing. Because Pearl, they said, somebody said it's something Pearl going on. And I'm like, is that some freaky stuff? But they were saying it is something else. So it ain't about you, okay? And then Nicole said, do you guys have an open marriage, or is your husband the sugar daddy? How the hell is he going to be the sugar daddy if you don't even have a shirt that fits? Okay. And then Martha said, but you're married and accepting money from an ex-sugar daddy? What did you do for that? Child. And then Big D said, please put that away. And then Michaela said, bro, y'all are rich. Okay, Michaela. She's not going to give you no money either. Okay. And then somebody said, what the fuck? Where's your husband on this? Ex-sugar daddy? He's driving, okay? He's driving. And then somebody said, ladies watching this, please, this the same damn woman trying to pimp her husband out to go to Australia. Girl, this is sad. The same woman said, ladies watching this, please feel free to give my husband $30,000 whenever you have it. We need a few more vacations out the country. Thanking you all in advance. I do not have a problem with it. Ooh. So now this is becoming a platform for people to pimp out their damn spouse. You know what? See, this is a bad influence. Now she finna have her husband trying to go tricking somewhere. And he go get Lorena Bobbitt somewhere. Girl, you setting your husband up. See, this is, she's a bad influence. Now this woman is trying to pimp her husband out. Child. And then Cece said, okay, I'm all happy for you, my dear. But why do you keep discussing this? You have nothing to prove. Pick up your money and go on about your life. She'll never go on about her life. AI said is 15,000 to 2K based on what the teller on the teller's desk. Child. She is trying to pimp her damn husband, and nobody wants your husband, ma'am. I'm sorry. You gonna have to save up for that trip to Australia. People trying to get rid of their own damn husband. Ain't nobody finna give your damn husband $30,000. What the hell you think this is? And then somebody said, it's probably, Frank said, it's probably fake money, or it's all ones behind the hundreds. She commented on that. Fake clip in the bank and receipt as well. So she comment on what she want to comment on. Fake clip in the bank and receipt as well. Rose, we don't give a damn. We glad you paid that man his $2,000 so he could buy him some more orthopedic shoes, okay? Because he ran so fast by there with them little orthopedic shoes on. No. I ain't never seen an old man run that fast, honey. He trying to get away from you for you try to borrow some more money. Something ain't right. And then somebody said, they're still loving and genuinely caring people around. And then somebody said, it's real. Stop hating. You sound like a hater. And then Camilla said, Rose, is this real? And then Shay said, yes, blessings. I'm so glad for your family. People are so jelly. I'm so happy for you. I'm going to sign up for your class. You finna sign up for this, Shay. You finna sign up. You know what? Sign away, baby. Sign away. Sign away. Sign away. Woo, child. Okay. And then Margaret said she's lying. Christmas is coming up. She's trying to get us all stirred up. See, some of them want to have faith that she's not really back on the Yellow Trick Road. She is. She disappeared yesterday. It was a day full of tricking. Okay. And then Kim said, why are you showing all that money on social media? Shaking my head. And then one of the little peen riders said, you can't go to her bank and get it out. People show money all the time. Okay. And then Joy said, I hope she's trolling us. No, she's not. She's back tricking. Damn, why are y'all so disappointed that she fell off the trick wagon? She back tricking, okay? And then Samantha said, congratulations, babe. I love you. I'm so happy your husband understands and respects the hustle. Godspeed and best health to Sugar Daddy. Samantha. Didn't she just tell you that the man is about to die? He has a massive tumor. Samantha. What does God have to do with this? And how does her husband understand and respect the hustle? It's Owen. Oh, Jesus. Samantha said she put 5 hearts, honey. She said, congratulations, babe. I love you. So happy your hubby understands and respects the hustle. Hashtag Godspeed and best health to Sugar Daddy. The man is married. Child. She done relapsed and fell off the trick wagon, baby. And she up there talking about Godspeed and best health to the Sugar Daddy. Did y'all notice on that short when she was taking that mud bath? when she had put them text messages up there, did y'all notice how she was begging this man for money? Did you? I forgot to tell y'all about that. That I had noticed that also on the thing. Um, okay, above that is a picture of all I see is some feet and heels, and it looks like she's been sending this man all kind of pictures, right? Okay, and though it says babe, and she said babe, and he said what? And she said, I like things better when you sent me a monthly allowance to help out. Things were great then, and money was never a topic of discussion. Can we go back to 2000 a month? I thought you said it was 2500 a month, Rose. I thought you said it was if it's in the notes, you said it and it happened. You said your monthly expenses were $2,500 a month, and he gave you $2,500 on this message. It says, can we go back to 2000 a month? It was really helpful. LOL. He said, I'll think about it. She said, yes, please put me back on your payroll. I wish you never took me off. Things are much simpler and actually better than the big lump sums. And you see how she cut that out? Because that message was never sent because she never got no big ass lump sums. Okay. Just like on that same envelope that did not have a thing that it went through the post office. Don't you know that anybody can pull out a check and write a date on a check and put a little red stuff on the check to mark out all that part? Anybody can write any date on the check, okay? The check said 6/4/22. On these messages that she was begging for money, it said February 3rd, 22. So February 3rd, 22. Okay. You were asking to go back to $2,000 a month. And you said it really helped put you back on the payroll, and it's better than the big lump sums. So after you begged to get back on the payroll and said it was better, you would rather get $2,000 a month. After that, months later, he still wrote you a check for girl, find somebody else to play with. Like I said, you will not get the lie and trick in peace as long as we are around. Okay, it's not going to happen. You over there begging that damn man to put you back on the payroll. You lied and said he was giving you $2,500 a month for your expenses. Okay. Now all of a sudden your expenses are $10,000 and you don't have a new sweatshirt. What are you buying for $10,000 a month? And you washing dishes with bubble baths. And then somebody said, people are crazy. And then someone said, don't flaunt your riches. There are a lot of shady people watching your videos, Rose. Always be on guard and safe. You have kids. She don't give a damn about the kids, ma'am. Francis? Francis. You don't know she don't give a damn about the kids, Francis? Francis. Francis. She done took the kids on a tricking trip and you talking about you have kids. She don't give a damn. And then someone said, Sugar Daddy Hall. And then someone said, LOL, just because you must be good at what you do, Rose. Superhead. Ooh. Superhead, baby. They know something. They said superhead. And then Shirley said, you're saying too much information now. But congratulations. Everyone don't need to know, sweetie. And then here come the girl again, thinking she finna get some money. Then don't watch. Simple. The caption literally told you what the video was about before you clicked on it. You decided to watch it, and now you're bothered about the same video you decided to watch. A lot of y'all need help. No, you're trying to get help, and she gonna call you a broke Section 8 old bitch. She's not gonna give you none of those leprechaun coins, girl. You steady under every post arguing. She's not gonna give you a penny, dime, or a goddamn nickel. Child, this don't make no damn sense. Whew. He tapped her on the nose when he walked on the porch. I missed that. All I seen was the shoes, and all I seen was dope. Child, okay. And then So Monica says, so let me guess. Her husband is her sugar daddy. I can't imagine having a sugar daddy and married. I know the husband can't be happy unless the other man doing him a favor. Mm. And the husband don't get to buy nothing with the money either. All of their clothes are too little. Okay. No one has a proper outfit that fits. Okay. Everything is outdated and soulful and too little and stained up. Where did the $300,000 go? We gave you homework to do. And then somebody says, stay safe, guys. You should have said that yesterday when she was missing the whole day. And then someone said, this is a skit. And it's cool. Just tell your following you want to get away from your real life and keep getting to the bag. It's not a skit. She's tricking. Barbara said, no, Brenda told her, you wish it was a skit. Y'all, this don't make no damn sense. Hold on. And so this girl go, are you guys okay? This goes to show how much of a stump down Rose was. Made her mark in the game. If an ex-sugar daddy reaches out, you are playing the game good. Let's go. Let the money work for you. The game God's blessing you, Rose. See, I'm sick of y'all putting God in the middle of this tricking. Why do y'all keep coming on here putting God in the middle of this tricking? God don't have nothing. He don't want no parts of this, okay? So once again, she says, are you guys okay? This goes to show how much of a stump down Rose was. Made her mark in the game. In the whole game, if an ex-sugar daddy reaches out, you are playing the game good. Let's go. Let the money work for you. The game God's blessing you. That's some straight up hooker talk. Talking about the game God. She be on the blade and she got a pimp. Whoever she is, she works the blade and she got a pimp. Okay? Talking about the game gods and shit. She got a pimp. Whoever this is, she has a pimp. That wasn't Diane House. I'm glad it wasn't Victoria. Thank you for letting me know. I'm glad it wasn't. Thank God. Thank God. Did the sugar daddy ask for that lame hairstyle she had while she had to wear a young girl style? And those weird pictures that they took. None of it makes sense. And somebody said, it's called content. That's what she's giving up. Okay. All right. And then somebody said, Toya said, this is some dumbass shit. Is your husband in the video? This is sad. She'll take the money and get her nose done. Yep, probably will. And so someone said, why will you still be meeting with your ex-sugar daddy? How do your husband feel about that? And then someone said, a true blessing, Rose. And then Tangy said, amen. They steady putting God in this. And then somebody said, are you cleaning money? And then somebody said, child. And then somebody said, I love this for you. Wish I had someone giving me thousands. So I sure as heck won't hate on another woman getting it handed to her. Because why not? But let me tell you something, Emily Oliver. Sign up for the course. And then Marcy said, what, is he a drug dealer? Woo. And then Becca said, dang, I wish I had someone just give me $27,000. You're so blessed, hon. And then the same woman that thinks she's finna get a coin is back again. Facts, I'd be happy for a $27,000 car. No vehicle is the only missing puzzle in my life right now. So you trying to dry bag and hit up on a car. She's not going to even give you a ride in the police truck, ma'am. You over here, she didn't give her moderators nothing. She dogged them out. She is not about to give you any money, Shar. Now you just getting desperate. Talking about no vehicle is the only thing missing puzzle in my life. And it's going to stay missing piece to the puzzle until you find the piece and put it in the puzzle. She's not going to help you, okay? She's not going to give you a penny, a dime, or a nickel. You over here windmilling for this woman on every post, and she still has not acknowledged you, not one single time. She not acknowledged everybody that got something bad to say, but you on here going hard for her. Now you done told her you don't have a car. Child. And then somebody said, you've had 1.2 million followers for a year now. You adding up the wrong shit. Oh, wow. And then somebody says, your husband okay with this? And then Alita said, how nice. And then here go another twisted bitch, Tipsy whoever she says, Tipsy something. Stop hating on her blessings. And then somebody said, her sugar daddy is a true blessing. Thank God for him. Why do y'all keep putting God in here? Bunch of broke, silly, busted women. I don't know Tricker was a career. People wanted to be Donald, but to text that and stop that alone with Section 8. She go come home with some courses for $24.99. How to get a sugar daddy. Yep. Okay. This has nothing to do. Tipsy woman, Tipsy New Street, whatever your name say. Stop hating on her blessing. This is not a blessing from God. This is no work of the Lord, ma'am. Rufus.
Her sugar daddy's a true blessing. Thank God for him.
Rufus. Did somebody give you a roofie? How is a sugar daddy a true blessing to thank God for, Rufus? That's why your mama named you Rufus. You ruthless. Okay. And so then Ashley said, girl, I got 3 kids. Let me get 20. She didn't comment back on that. She never comment on you guys when you guys are in need, when you're dry begging, when you're throwing out hints, when you're talking about you need a car. But if you say something about taxes, she go comment. Okay? You told her you got 3 kids, so you need $20. She's going to get on here and clown you, Ashley, and call you a Project Power Ranger. I'm telling you. Okay? And then this woman said, the black woman, was your sugar daddy a stripper? Those ones and $5 bills are screaming at me. Yes, there are bigger bills, but still stripper vibes. And then she said, it's her own money. She set to the side. It was a video of her depositing and setting aside this exact amount a couple of months ago. The whole plot is made up. No, it's not, ma'am. She's back tricking. She back tricking. Okay. And then she said, this the real reason Brett don't want his name and face plastered across her account anymore, because she be making up scenarios that his ass wouldn't sign off on. Ma'am, she's not making up. She's tricking. And then somebody said, yeah, he's smart. He knows she's crazy. Sugar daddy, a waiter at Olive Garden. Child. No, Uncle Wobblet. Uncle Wobblet go cook the steaks. And then Heather said, I need me a sugar daddy. And then here comes somebody else. Miss Brownskin. That's awesome and such a blessing. Ma'am. Then somebody said, if you have so much money, why are you doing... Hold on. Somebody said, if you have so much money and you're doing so well, why are you on anybody any money? I'm so confused. Clock it. Clock it. Clock it. If you have so much money and you're doing so well, why are you owing anybody any money? I'm so confused. And we are too. They said the sugar daddy owns a washer at... Child. Clock it. Clock it. Midlife. Once again, Midlife said what we all been saying. If you have so much money and you're doing so well, why are you on anybody any money? I am so confused. And her husband make 6 figures apiece. And then someone said, no luck still. I don't know what the hell that means. And then this woman said, Rose, how is your husband okay with this? And here go the same girl that says she need a car. Here she go. She didn't have to do anything for it. So why would he care? Who was hurt in the process of her receiving free money? Well, you won't receive a free dime of it, ma'am. You need to be trying to get you a car. Why are you under here taking up for her? She's not going to even let you get a training wheel from out of that dirty ass garage. And then somebody said, this is not from a sugar daddy. This is from her husband. Ma'am, if you think so. Somebody put a thumbs down. Somebody said, dum dum. Okay. And then, oh shit, here we go. Jada said, on 10/20, deposit will post to her account. Y'all big mad. Thought she was that she has a husband that hustles alongside of his wife. My man said he'd take me to collect at Go as well. But that's the difference between Brett and other people. Y'all rather sit around broke wondering where y'all next dime coming from, or let your woman go to a job while this is 2025. I don't give a fuck if they split tomorrow. This bitch knows how to get paid. You go, Rose. I support every decision made to get paid as long as your soul is intact. My comment is up for debate, and bitch, we about to debate. Let's debate. Let's the damn bait. Hold on, let me read this again, Jada, since you want to debate. Jada said on 10/20, the deposit will post to her account. Y'all big mad that she has a husband that hustles alongside of his wife. My man said he'd take me to collect that Go as well. But that's the difference between Brett and other people. Y'all rather sit around broke, wondering where y'all next dime coming from, or let your woman go to a job while this is 2025. I don't give a fuck if they split tomorrow. This bitch knows how to get paid. You go, Rose. I support every decision made to get paid, as long as your soul is still intact. And my comment is up for debate. Hey, Pam. Ooh, Crypto Queen. Y'all. She dressed them kids that way so she can use them as an excuse to leave and turn it around and say the family don't like them. They were filthy as ever. Bless their little hearts. I hadn't seen them that dirty since Hawaii. Girl, she said her husband said he'll take her. Well, won't you take your pin curl ass and hop in your police truck or whatever you have and tell your husband to take you to go trick? You look like you a damn Sunday school teacher, Jada. You look like a damn Sunday school teacher. And you on here talking about your husband to take you to go trick. Child. You know what? This lady look like she is a damn usher at the nearest Sunday church tomorrow. And she talking about her husband to take her to go trick. Child. Rose, you deserve to be told that you're worth more than all the riches that this world has to offer. In fact, someone died for you. I'm praying for a miracle for your marriage and family. God hates divorce, and he has the power to restore what the enemy has stolen. You deserve the marriage that God intended for you to have, and it's not too late. Ma'am, this is not about a divorce. Ma'am, what are you talking about? What the hell is she talking about? She praying for a miracle for her marriage. God hates divorce. What? This is about her going tricking. And then somebody said, girl, keep them mints. You know what I'm talking about. Letitia gave some little happy celebration things. And then, see, she ignored the lady that said she's a single mom. She needs $20. She ignored the other woman who didn't have a car. But when Hannah said, who gave it to you and why? You know what this crusty bitch said? Watch the video. It answers all your questions. And so then she said, you know what? Any good wife is obviously not accepting gifts from another man. She's obviously talking about her husband. This is obviously for likes and views to get people talking. No, the hell it's not. She's tricking. And then Hunk said, she's not, though. She made 3 videos talking about some guy named Wobble. Yeah, this is crazy work. And then Michelle said, I love it for you. And then Brenda said, that's what I'm talking about. And then Chris said, girl. And then Shalonda said, good for you. And then Love Pink said, you trying to find a sugar daddy, that's why you can't be on the chat. It's not easy. She needs to sell the classes like Peach does. Wake up with a sugar daddy or something. Baby, lay down with a sugar daddy, wake up with ants. That's going to be the name of the course. And then Love Pink say, y'all are way too invested in someone else's life. This is crazy work for real. If this woman said her husband was fine with whatever the circumstances are, then that's them. My husband and I can't even afford to put a $2,000 deposit to fix our car with 3 kids. Stop judging. Sound like she trying to trick. It sound like Love Pink is trying to trick. Okay, because she said her and her husband can't afford to put a $2,000 deposit to fix their car with 3 kids. Sound like she trying to sign up the trick. Sound like she trying to sign up the trick, y'all. Okay. And then somebody said, that's incredible. What a blessing. Good for you. And then somebody said, I love you, my dear. And then Hannah say, you're always going to be haters, Rose. Do your thing. Your husband is next to you. And as long as he's okay with it, don't worry about the haters. They do not know that they know they want some of that cash. Yes, proof. Me right now, come after me for saying what I said. This is entertainment, people. What? We're not even going to respond to you. And then somebody said, dumb. And then Frank said, this is fake as shit. And then somebody said, you go, Rose. Then Tanya said, blessings. And then somebody said, what country are you in? Today is not the 20th. She said, I'm in America. At any bank, if you deposit money on a Saturday, it'll say business data, which means it will be ready next Monday. Rose, you should have said business date. Okay. Okay. And then somebody said, oh, you're right. My apologies. Congratulations. Seems he really cares about you, and his love language is gifting. At the end of the day, you have a peace of mind to have funds in the bank. Yeah, this don't make no damn sense. And then Cam said, does he even exist? Someone said, first like, awesome. And then Joyce said, IRS. Then Latoya said, people need to mind their business. Some of y'all husbands won't give you a dime. Let her live. Ma'am, do you not get the point? Her husband don't. Her husband didn't give her a dime, ma'am. She got it from Uncle Wobblet. I pray this delusion never finds me. These people must be on. They gotta be. Then Nikki laughed. Okay. And then Dina said, some of the folks questioning the date never make cash deposits on a Saturday. They must still be on check cashing, store banking plans. Banks post the next business day, people. And then somebody said, TT said, now as usual, you're doing too much. People with money, us black folk, have some to don't show or talk it. What? Now, as usual, you're doing too much. People with money, us black folks, have some too don't show or talk it. Money is quiet. New money is loud. I get it though. Ma'am, that money is older than Wobblet. Okay. And then somebody said, what? And then somebody said, we need to sign the papers to get her sprayed because we don't need her having any more kids. Not to get her sprayed. And then somebody said, vacuum seal? Somebody called Doc Watson. Tell it to me. Tell it to me. Drink corn liquor. What? Okay. Somebody said, very dumb. Then somebody said, very jealous. I'm so happy for you, Rose. I used to have one when I was young, and me and my husband rolled together, and he had a sugar mama and was together 38 years until he was killed in a car accident. So blessings to you, sweetie. Do it and get it if you can. And blessings to her and hers to you, ma'am. So your husband was tricking until he got killed in a car accident. He was tricking 38 years. You had your husband tricking. Child. Gangsters move in silence. Girl, this woman said her and her husband rolled together. So they tricked out the cop. You know what? And then somebody said, I don't know, Rose. I don't know. I feel like your ex sugar daddy was Brad because I can't see you giving any other man time of day for any amount of money. You're blessed with more than enough riches in many ways aside from money. I just don't see it, Rose. I see you saying something like, you want to give me something or give me money? Go ahead and donate it to a charity of your liking. And on about your business without hesitation. And who I'm no one to be guessing or judging. I got more than enough in my own life to guess about and look down on. Have a blessed day. Ma'am. So you said you can't see her giving any other man time of the day for any amount of money. Where have you been? You must be new. You must be new. So you saying that you could hear her saying, if you want to give me something, give it to charity. She must be new. She has to be new. Hey, Dee-Wee, she got to be new. Because when she ain't never even gave to a damn charity, this woman got to be new. Okay, and then somebody come talking about, well, blessings come in different forms. Amen. Yep, I wish it was me because I'm not turning it down. Me and my boo will go get that money, honey. Go get that money, honey. She said her and her boo will go get that money so they'll be tricking down the Yellow Trick Road. And then Jenny said, did Brett meet him with you? Did he want something extra? Ooh, child. It just said he the paid driver. I'm done. That was it. Woo. You cannot make this up. These comments are crazy. You hear about 4 sugar daddies. You think her father-in-law is a sugar daddy, explains why he looks like him. But why does she owe the sugar daddy $2,000? Why does she owe the sugar daddy $2,000? And then somebody said, Rose, thank you. And you're very beautiful. And your hair is very nice for you. Fortunately, I could not sit that long, but thank you. Jesus loves you all. Be safe. And then somebody said, Rose, don't listen to them haters. Let them haters talk, sweetheart. You're a beautiful woman, and you do what's best for your family, lady. I want to tell you, people hate me and talk crap about me. And for what? Jealous people. Just keep doing you natural, girl, because you're gorgeous. Thank you for sharing. Hello. Why are there no subtitles? Yeah, I'm done. This is crazy. You're right, Ethel. People, this goes to prove. Yes, I'm telling you, he goes to see God every couple of minutes. And it go, girl, if you don't we don't want to hear that. Get off live. Remember, she had him on that raft. He passed away like 13 times. She had Diane's son laying on a twin size airbed looking like a raft in the middle of the damn ocean. Like a man, this is a sad, sad situation. But like I said, everybody was being short with her and everybody was being dry. They were being short and dry. Okay. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. So the other woman came soon as she got in the house because she was still outside. That's why she got off live, because she knew Diane was in there talking to Ashley about her. Ashley, do you see this fucking shit? She's standing on the fucking porch going live on the fucking live. I don't want to fucking be involved in it. It's going too fucking far, Ashley. Don't let her put your fucking baby on the camera, Ashley. I'm fucking tired of it. That's why she heard them get off live, because she know Ashley and Diane was in there talking about her like the dirty down dog that she is. That's why she got off live, because Ashley went in the house and she was like, okay, I'm just gonna go. You knew that they were talking about you. Hey Zane, that's why you hurried up and got off live. So now you have more homework. Yeah, she got jealous of the other cousin. Yeah, he was doing the underbite because they make fun of the other baby. They make fun of the other baby. She got off that live so fast because she knew that Diane and Ashley was in there talking about her. She knew they had something to say. That's why she heard them and got off that live. She didn't get off live to go take a shower. I guarantee you she took her ass to wherever they was going to get steak with that same outfit on. I guarantee you she did. Now I'm really irritated and hungry after hearing this. Some people are just very irritating. They are very irritating. Very, very irritating. This whole situation, all jokes aside, it's really sad. Um, she looks soulless. Her eyes don't even like she's morphing again, shape shifting, right? So it's just like it's yeah. I know everybody need money. Everybody got to pay their bills, but at some point, if you really talking about you trust God and you a woman of God and all this that, and the other, you would trust God, because you know what, you don't have any soul and all you care about is money, because you make more than enough money on your channel and stuff to support your family, and your husband has a job. You make more than enough money. Something is going on. Who are you paying the money to? Because there's no way you should be that hard up for money to have to come on here, and you're supposed to be such a classy woman, and she want to buy clothes for the girl and not her own kids. The way that those kids were dressed in their shoes, that did not just happen today. That did not just happen today. Those shoes have been dirty for a long time. And for you to come back, that lip gave it all away. They steady asking what you did and how did you get the money. And they see you sitting there pointing to your lips, showing them without showing them. You showing them without showing them because they slow. But we already knew what type of time it was, because your lips, you've been dry for a long time. Your lip ain't never did that. So we knew what type of time it was. Okay, Braves, you wonder what the church think about this? Paying for bots and views. Where is the money? Something is not right. You said the man gave you $300,000 or more. Now today you claim you just went and got $30K. So he done gave you damn near $500,000. Let you tell it right. Once again, you don't have a title to a vehicle and you don't have a deed to a home. You don't have an expensive wardrobe. You reroute those clothes. You are a roundabout. You reroute that same shit over and over again. You live a roundabout lifestyle. Okay. You keep going roundabout with the same damn clothes on. Okay. You keep saying every now and then, you talk about how you're broke, how you don't have money. What are you doing with the money? I thought they were celebrating your channel being, the celebration got cut short. He locked up and they won't let him out. It's no reason for you to be out here on some hustle and flow. We need for you to tell us where you were yesterday. You were missing for 24 hours, and that's not like you, okay? You made a long post. Was it the guilt of tricking that made you make that long post and praise your husband? Because why would you be doing that in the middle of tricking? You looked like you were very, very tired. You looked very tired, okay? You looked very tired. Girl, Mr. Man, Slim Jim is locked up, baby, and they're not gonna let him out. He gone for a year. He got a year worth of jail and he gonna be on probation for 4 years, which means he gonna be in jail for 4 years because he's not gonna be able to stay clean and pass a drug test. He's gonna piss dirty. And then the pig in the wig is probably listening right now, mad, eating. Um, we let the air out of her, so she's probably trying to get aired back up. Um, okay, let me see. She's in debt with who? You have one fake Louis Vuitton, never full, and some Payless shoes. Between the lost soul, the Blair Witch, and the stick man who sniffs a lot, this is how they is now because we don't have the same view on life. If they have no respect, and I don't get it. No respect. None at all. None at all. None at all. Okay. They gone, Pearl. He's a prison baby. Yep. He's locked up. Yep. And he needs zoom zooms and wham whams. And nobody wants to come together to pitch in to get him a peanut butter bar. So I don't know how this gonna go. You know where she was. I'm saying you were unaccounted for 24 hours. You prove everything to us. We need to know what you were doing in those 24 hours. You prove everything to us. Let's keep going. Where were you yesterday? And what made you must have been really just juggling a lot of things to feel that guilty to make that long post about your husband. You were juggling a lot, huh? Honey, she was at the circus yesterday. Her bills are 10K and they making 20, 30K a month or more. Yeah, and that's just on one channel. Remember, she's an entrepreneur. She has several, okay. She has several streams of income. She's owned 2 homes. She has her Rose Glow Essentials. She sells her master courses. And, she's getting paid off Facebook, Instagram. Move back, Shadow. She's getting paid off of Facebook, Instagram, and all of her other platforms. And then she also has her sugar daddies. So she has multiple streams of income. And her husband makes 6 figures, and he provides all of the insurance, the life insurance, and the medical, and the retirement for them. The judge trying to find a way to the Kansas City Greyhound station to link up with her man's name. Baby, the Medicaid van ain't going. They off. They don't run on the weekends no more. They changed the policy. So she won't be getting a ride till Monday. And she had to reserve it last week. So if she didn't reserve her ride, baby, she gonna be stuck. Okay. She gonna be stuck. She will be doomed to social media. We need an exclusive crash out. And it's gonna be in the bathroom. She will be doomed to social media collapse. Most definitely. So are they in Iowa? They're in Iowa, Pearl. On the farm on 100 acres. The sister having a baby next week. And Diane was being real short with her. Diane was being real short. It was the whole vibe was off. I promise. Like you could tell by the look on her face. She had to go live to talk to somebody because she had just made it back. It looked like she had just made it back. She looked guilty as hell and tired. She looked guilty and tired. Okay. She looked guilty and tired and worn out. Okay. That's how she looked. But she lied and said that while she was going to meet with the sugar daddy, that her husband was taking the kids on a vacation. I feel like they dropped those damn kids off yesterday. And they hit the road running. That's what I think. I think they dropped those kids off and they hit the road in a police truck. Okay. They put the sirens on, baby, and they was gone. They pulled up on Wobblet. And the real story gonna come out. The truth is always told. Because all this bragging she's doing and all this, that, and the other, Robert's wife is gonna find out, okay? And his children go find out. Because it makes no sense that he sent you a check for $10,000, okay? But you had to go and get the basement money. It don't add up to me. It just don't. Nothing about this adds up. You say he stayed outside. I don't know where he was, Karen. We're trying to figure out where he was at. We're trying to figure out exactly where he was at because I'm telling you, the vibe was off. Even the vibe with him, the whole vibe and the whole energy was off today. Like at the people house, the whole vibe was off. The whole vibe is off. The whole vibe was off. Okay, she got her coins. She said she basic, baby. She got coins. Yeah, she's basic. She don't have nothing. She don't have nothing. She lying. She is lying. These evil ideas for content are not creative. They are psychotic, daily, manic episodes. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet, is what I'm telling y'all. Whoop-de-doo. It's pending. The crash out is pending. And we all know that. The crash out is most definitely pending. This has been a stressful weekend for her. It's been a stressful weekend for her, okay? It's been a very stressful weekend for her. And so, she trying to hurry up and get back now. She's trying to hurry up and get back. Yes, the vibe was off. It was like the whole vibe was off. Like she didn't say anything about the father-in-law's birthday. They said that they were going to eat some steak. And the thing that stood out the most, once again, is the baby asking, can he have his own steak? That stood out the most to me because she been giving them kids one piece of food to this day. It's not going how she thought it was gonna go. And then she's talking about the baby only drank a bottle to go to sleep. That's the last place he should be drinking a bottle. Maybe a threesome, probably so, Karen. Probably a three-way. Probably a three-way. I'm just, their marriage is done for it. It's gonna come out. His family is gonna come out. Yep. I hope she don't kiss the boys in the mouth anymore. You didn't see her leaking lip fluid on them? Yes. She was kissing them, putting lip fluid on them. She was. You missed that? Yes. Kissing them. First, she asked him for a kiss. He said, no. And then he kissed her on the cheek, and then they started kissing. But she did kiss him on the lips. She did. She kissed him on the lip. And one of the lies, he was talking to his brother and asking her if she wanted to help set things up, and she said no. Oh, wow. They don't want her there. So I don't know. Maybe she finna pay them some of that money to dance. She probably finna pay them to do some shorts with her. She probably gonna pay them people some money to do some content with her, so she can get their validation. So everybody can say, "Oh, his whole family is cool with it." None of those people like you, girl. They don't like you. I'm sorry. We could see it through the people don't like you. Okay, they're tolerating you. Hey, Chrissy, they're tolerating you. They're not celebrating you. You're being tolerated. You should be ashamed of yourself as a woman. So you mean to tell me you'll be happy with your son coming home with mismatched kids with a woman that's not been out all night juggling? She done juggled so much, she done popped her lip filler. Lip filler juice leaking out. You got on cowboy boots with dirty leggings with the same shirt you done crashed out in on numerous occasions. And you coming out there. You the only person that got your hair done. If you go be a woman and if you gonna have sons and if they're gonna have hair, if you're not gonna keep up with their damn hair, you need to cut it. Okay? If you're not gonna keep up with their hair, once again, you need to cut their damn hair. It's no excuse for how those kids looked. And I don't give a damn what nobody say. Kids play outside all the time. Those kids have been changing oil. They've been working on cars. They was working on cars. If you're not going to keep their hair up, cut it. Girl, the kids, they was filthy as hell, Chrissy. Filthy as hell. But if you not gonna keep up with their hair, cut it. Take them to the barber shop. Y'all just got there yesterday. That means that goes to show that they hair been looking like that for some days. It didn't just happen overnight. And my sister was doing it day and my road trip could wait. She's selfish to the core. The family stuck her lives, bragging about money, bragging about how she comes first before his mother and daughter. They don't like her. Chrissy, they looked dirtier than I've ever seen them look today. The kid said he wanted his own steak because he don't like the steak that they don't like the steak that he have that the other kids like. He wanted his own steak. You just went and got all this money, but your son have to ask you, can he have his own damn steak? You're still giving them kids one piece of food. Let them eat dinosaur eggs in Hawaii. Didn't give a damn then. Sent them to school with the biggest shoes and flip-flops on that just didn't give a damn. It's a crying shame how dirty those kids were. It's not no damn boys being boys. That baby running around out there with all that chicken shit, pigeon shit, all kind of hens, all kind running around barefoot. It's all kind of poisonous bugs, snakes, all kind of. That child had no business being out there barefoot. Don't you know if he step on something stupid, his foot can get infected? If he step on something that go through his foot and then that dirt get inside of it, don't you know his foot can get infected? Chrissy, the lip done cracked, the bottom lip done cracked. And she out there picking up chickens and hens, put the chicken down and start back touching her lip, talking about her lip filler bust, her lip cracked because it was too chapped and the lip filler bust. Maybe the sister was glad they was gone to. Yes, it's so quick to get an infection. I know that police trunk funky. It's easy, Kay, to get any kind of infection. If you get cut on your foot and you're stepping in dirt and chicken shit and pigeons and all of this stuff, that's not supposed to happen. Why did you have on adequate footwear for the farm? You had on the tricking boots, but your baby running around there with no shoes on. It was stuff coming out of it. She said it was the filler. She kept touching it. Oh, it kept making me just so sick. Every time she putting her finger on her lip, like, oh my God. Ooh, that might be her karma. Her lip may turn green and fill all the way up, girl. No telling. God don't like ugly. Yeah, she's disgraced, Chrissy. All she care about is how she looks. And no, she don't even care about how she look. She cared about how she looked for Wobbit. There's no reason them kids should have looked like that. I don't care what nobody say. Hand, foot, and mouth parasites. Yep. We never heard about the baby shower. Yeah, the sister's supposed to have a baby shower. And girl, move. And kissing the baby. Kissing the baby. Yeah, this is sad. It's really sad, But yeah, Chrissy, she pulled back up with a bag full of money. Dollars, fives, tens, it was some hundreds, it was some 20s. And she had 4 gold coins. She said she owed the father-in-law $2,000. And she went and put the rest of the money in the bank. And she was going to gift her husband on one of his off days. She was going to gift him with a trip to go to his family. She said she was going to get, so they got to leave Monday morning at 8 o'clock because she want to leave Monday morning at 8 o'clock. Child. Wobble is the sugar daddy pearl. Uncle Wobbit. She doesn't enjoy being a mother. That's why number 2 asked her, even he knows. Yep, she said the lip filler was oozing out. I mean, let me Google this real quick. Because I need to see how that looks. Matter of fact, hold on. We could look at this together. Nope, they did not buy the half a gram of land. They did not buy the half a gram of land. She didn't say nothing else about going to Ohio. No, Colorado. Remember? They were stopping in Colorado. They was going to buy land. They had all these plans made up. Hold on. Let me see this shit. Hold on, let me see. There wasn't no damn lip filler busting. No. No. Your lip didn't crack that damn bad. This is so disgusting. This is disgusting. Oh my God. Not lip filler liar. Lip skin. Why can't CPS see that she's a terrible mother? They don't care. I thought it was an older video before Wibble was born. She said that her and Bigfoot had inherited some land by his mom's house, and she and ATV to show us her piece of land. She used the ATV to show us her piece of land. I don't know. I don't know. Now, when this, my bad. Let me show y'all. I don't know about that. Cause she didn't. Why wasn't she on her piece of land then? Why was she on their damn porch? Okay, so we clearly see that this woman put a pin in this woman's lip. Oh, that looks so nasty. Okay, it says taking out bumps of filler from the lips. Why the hell is it bumps? Someone said, I've never seen filler as thick as gel like this. Why did it happen? They did bad work. That's polymer. That's not filler at all. This poor woman has probably been lied to. So she got some. This is the shit that was coming out. Mine are hard rocks in my lips. Maybe 4 large and many. Use dissolver. Does it really come out like that? Someone said, I think it comes out if it's a synthetic product. Girl, so you know when it got some bad lip filler. Child, you cannot make this up. What were you doing for your lips to get that dry to crack down the middle? Oh my God. Yeah. You still think the Vegas house is their dad's house, and that's why the sister is staying there. I also believe that's why they have to keep the house clean. I never knew black girls were getting lip filler. That don't even look. Girl, not the titties go fall off next. but hers had a split down the middle. It had a split. I wouldn't be surprised if she had taken out an equity loan on the house. She was tired with tired lips and probably wanted to go home to sleep. She had no patience. Thank you, Brooke. Yes, she was irritable. I'm telling you, the whole thing, the whole mood was off. She was irritable. She did not like that. Did not look like somebody that just got blessed with $30,000. Like she was exhausted. She had bags under her eyes. Like the truth gonna come out. It always do. It always come out. The truth always come out, and it's gonna come out. This is some Dr. Pimple Popper, girl. That is. I don't like how that look. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see. Ugh. So if you get lip filler, how I gave Snatch Lips lip fat injections. I'm so confused. Hold on. Yeah. That wasn't no. I see where they putting the filler in on the lips. That didn't have nothing to do with no lip filler. And it didn't have nothing to do with no damn chapped lips, because your lips been chapped for a really, really long time. We've been telling you to put on damn Carmex and stuff. We've been telling you that. Like I said, you went to a sausage party. Your ass went to a sausage party. That's where you went. You went to a damn sausage party. You just saw her showing the money and the gold. Baby. The old man beat her role playing man. Yeah. She caught I don't know. It was a split and she kept touching it. And she was like her lip stuff coming out because her lips were so dry that it cracked. I simply don't believe that. I simply don't believe that. I simply don't believe that. I just simply don't believe that. I simply don't. I just simply don't believe that. That you licked your lips were that dry that I simply don't believe that. She said her lips are sick of her lies. Tasha K needs to, man, look, that look like silicone bumps. She need to book part 3. Somebody need to book part 3 or shit. We gonna have to come up with enough money to pay him to pay Bigfoot to tell. Shit. Somebody gonna have to tell. We need to know. Okay. Look up silicone lip filler removed. We need to know. We need to know. I thought the shit dissolves. What? Ugh, that shit look like a little pomegranate. What the hell?
The challenge with silicone is it's a permanent filler, and it's something I definitely don't recommend that you do because it can cause long-term devastating problems. In our specific patient, she ended up having visible lumps both in the upper lip and the lower lip, especially when she smiled, because you would see the lumps when her lips were thinner, and it caused her a lot of distress, preventing her from smiling. In order to address this, we removed the visible portions of the silicone surgically, both in the upper lip and the lower lip. The challenge with silicone is it's a permanent filler, and it's
Hell no.
Hi, it's Dr. David Stoker, board certified plastic surgeon in Los Angeles. Today we have an interesting case who 9 years ago had silicone injected into their upper and lower lips. You can tell that her lips appear artificial. They're larger than you would see in a normal life, and that is not her goal. The lips slowly increase in size over time, and she would like to get rid of that. You can also feel significant nodules along here, and I know that bugs her, but that's not the primary reason that she's here. As you can also see, there's a little bit more fullness over here. What I'm going to do is elliptical excisions at the border of the wet-dry vermilion. That's where the moist mucosa meets with the dry mucosa, to take out an ellipse of tissue on each side, some normal tissue, as much silicone as I can find. This is Dr. David Stoker.
I'm cool on that. She can have it. It looked just like lip skin to me, very dry, cracked with white pieces of skin. Yep. When we go do a live, that's a good question, because it's gonna probably be on our other channel. Yep, it's probably gonna be on our other channel. It'll be soon though. It'll be soon. Most definitely. Regular lip filler can be dissolved, not illegal silicone injections. I think it was more so lip skin, because at first it's like she was biting on it, like, and it wouldn't come off. So that's what it looked like then. That's how it looked. Mm. Child. Mm. Well, y'all, I'm finna get on up out of here, man. I love you guys, and y'all have a blessed night, and I'm gonna talk to y'all tomorrow.